So last time I left you here at Bedford St John's. I'm back here again. We're visiting every station on the Marston Vale Line, and we can continue back towards Bletchley to tick off a few more stations. Come and join me. So you're probably wondering why I haven't spent these videos just moaning about the 150s, because I hate 150s, but I kind of forgive it on this line because the 150s have kind of come in and saved the day. So while I dislike 150s, they're better than nothing. And on this line, the alternative was nothing. And it's free, that's 150s from Manchester. I'm looking forward to this station. It's going to be a nice one. Oh, hello. Welcome to Ridgmont Station. From this angle, I admit it might not look like much. There's a little tea rooms and heritage centre there that I want to go and take a look at. I can already see from here that the ticket machine's out of service. Ooh, this bench is in the style of the ones that are on the Aspley Vale Line. I was a big fan of those benches. At Ridgmont, we took a few minutes to refuel and recharge. Here you'll find a gorgeous little heritage centre and tea rooms. We grabbed ourselves a bite to eat and a spot of tea ready to carry on our day. Though, I might have had coffee.
Mess that up. A bit too much milk, but okay.
I would have loved to have loads of time there to actually explore. They've got like a little heritage centre and I think they do little tours. It was nice in there. We've had to rush out because we don't want to get trapped on the wrong side of that level crossing because our train is going from this platform. So where are we going next? We're going to Stewartby. We've been through it on the train so many times, but now we're actually going to go and visit it. I mean, I would buy tickets to go to Stewartby, but the ticket machine is of course out of service. I really like Ridgmont Station and I like what they're trying to do with that place. I think one day I'm gonna have to come back here and actually spend more time there. 50 minutes isn't long enough here to like grab food and have a proper look around. I'm loving that the sun's come out. I'm loving that it's spring. It's put me in a real good mood. I've had a couple of weeks of kind of like a really bad cold hit me and it just knocked me out for like 2 weeks and I was feeling rubbish and it was mentally hitting me, and being back out, loving it, loving it, loving it. I've even had a haircut. There's less of this now. It's going to be a good year. It's going to be a good year. Rather than a Dunlop. Stewartby. The station itself, let's be honest, it's a bit basic, but from what I've seen, the village of Stewartby is really, really, really nice. So I'm going to prioritise going there. I'm a big fan of really, really, really nice things.
Stewartby tickets? Nope. The bit you don't see, I've got to catch up now.
Does anybody else see these signs and think, stop right now? Thank you very much.
Need somebody with a human touch.
This is Stewartby. It was a garden village built in the 1920s for all the workers of the brickworks that was here. And this is part of the old brickworks. Most of it has now been demolished. It all closed in 2008. It was home to the biggest kiln in, I think it was Europe. Fact check me on that, let me know in the comments. Closed in 2008 and demolished in 2021. It's all looking very sorry over there. I've seen pictures and there were like loads of chimneys and everything like that. It's always a shame when big industry closes, and I kind of hope that things like the new theme park at Kempston Hardwick will kind of bring a bit of life back to the area again and bring a bit more employment. But this village is absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Is this not the grandest bus stop you have ever seen? Admittedly, benches wouldn't go amiss here. Here at Stewartby seems like a really nice moment to say a massive thank you to my lovely Patreons and YouTube members. You're all scrolling on screen right now. Thank you so much for bringing me to places like Stewartby on my journey to visit every station in the UK. If you want to get your name onto the list, that's scrolling below. The links to do so are in the description. But thank you guys for making all of this possible. It's interesting that the path here are these like little shards of brick, which I'm guessing is a connection to the brickworks, but I love this. This is amazing. Places like that are exactly why I'm visiting every station in the country, because normally I would have no reason to come to Stewartby, but because I visited the station, I've gone to look at the village. Do this. You don't have to go to every station, just go pick random stations and go visit them and go and see what's in the area. Go out, go explore the world. Stop getting angry at each other on the internet. The world would be a better place. Just occasionally, we shut down the laptops. The station's just there, we're just walking back to it, but I see big water. I see big water. Wow, okay, so this is great. This is Rockery North Pit. It's basically where they dug out all the clay for the brickworks. And now it's just this giant lake and it's beautiful and I love it. Big lake, big fan of big lake. The time has come. Not only have I ditched the big coat, I'm jacketless. The weather is amazing. This morning I was still tempted to bring out the big coat because it was still a bit nippy. I am feeling so good. I'm going to say it. I do love the line, but it's not that that's causing me to be in my happy place. The weather is putting me in my happy place.
What about me?
You always put me in my happy place. Where are we going next? Lidlington. Lidlington. Don't you just love a bit of Lidlington? At least I think that's where we're going. I should probably actually check the plan. No, good thing I checked. We're not going to Lidlington. Going to Aspley Guise. I keep calling it Aspley Guise, but it's not, it's Aspley Guise. Gotta not get it wrong, because getting station names wrong is bad because the internet comments roast anybody who gets anything wrong ever. Don't roast me, it's Aspley Guise. Anyway, we're here for 44 minutes, one of the lesser used stations on the line. I think it's quite commonly like right there at the bottom, but 44 minutes. We don't have time in that time to go into the village itself because there's a pub. I would love to go to the pub right now, but that's not an option. So I guess we just kill a bit of time. So this little cottage here, the gates, they've added a little red marker to it. It's called Crossing Cottage. So by process of elimination, I'm guessing that's the old crossing keeper's cottage thing. I can imagine back in the day when that crossing had like proper gates and everything, and that was, you had a crossing keeper in there. I bet this would have been nice back in the day. Now it's just a nothing here station.
Is that tree hitting you on the head?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm going to roll with it anyway. That's not what I expected. You know what's weird being at London North Western stations is, like, being from the Midlands, I'm used to the West Midlands trains orange. And all this branding is exactly the same, but green. It's just a bit surreal to me. Oh, this feels... Did not expect to be at the track level here. I don't know why that extra, like, metre of height makes me feel better, but being at this height, with the track there, I'm suddenly feeling, this feels wrong. You don't get much space here behind the yellow line, like, that's it. Like, the benches take up the entirety of the space behind the yellow line. This platform feels much newer, despite being wooden, than the concrete one over there. I'm gonna hand this one over to you guys in the comments. Why is this platform so much newer and smaller than the old one? Has this been rebuilt at some point? I'd say, I must have guessed 70s, 80s, looking at the age of it maybe. Why? The dip to black means time has passed. Predictably, the barriers have come down, and our next stop is Lidlington. Aspley Guise, yes, there's nothing here. But this pause in the day has been amazing. I needed a bit of a pause. Right, at Lidlington, I'm going to the pub. theoretically, like, because the trains cross over here, we could save ourselves an hour by running to get on that train. But the level crossing would make that very, very difficult. Doable, but difficult. Then I wouldn't get to explore Lidlington. Lidlington. I love that name. Lidlington. Lidlington. So I'm guessing back in the day, my generic term for I don't know the date, both platforms were on this side of the level crossing, and I'm guessing at some point later in the day, they'll send to a staggered platform on the other side of the crossing. I see Central Trains livery. Is that Central Trains livery? Or would it have been Silverlink down here? I know, it looks like Central Trains to me. I don't know, it's going back a bit before my time of knowing this area that well. Would this have been Central Trains or Silverlink? Let me know. I appreciate, I'm doing lots of let me know in the comments at the moment. It's not just for engagement, it's because I just legitimately don't know. There's a friends of group here that seems to be doing a good job of looking after the station. Flowers in these pots, lots of little bits of artwork around. I love a good looked after station. Have I mentioned it's windy? My hair is doing hair things. So what do you think? Pub?
Yes, please.
Let's do it. So from here at Lidlington, we're going to go to the pub. So for now, I'm going to leave a link here to the next video that I think you should watch. But until next time when we complete the line, bye-bye.
Cheers, Jen.
Cheers.